Hey, what up, y'all, man? It's been a while. It's been a while, man. But I had to go live for this one. I'm making a video for this too, but I had to go live for this one. This one, I couldn't miss not to go live at all. Trust me, at all to miss this one. So you guys see the title, man. Canelo Alvarez can't sell. The numbers are out. Boxing narratives exposed. Now look here. When I say boxing narratives, I want people to understand something. I'm saying the same thing in my original video. We have a group. Now look, we have a certain group out here that I call the Viva Boys. This is what my saying is, what I made, because they scream this one word all day, right? This is the part of the group of Mexican crowd, right? Now this is not talking about all Mexicans. Saying I'm not talking about all blacks when it comes to the LG, the LDBC guys, right? I'm pointing out these guys say Mexican boxing is number one. Mexicans sell the most. Make this and that. A narrative, just a narrative they putting out there, other than seeing the numbers and the reality that it's based off of everybody. This is not just blacks. It's not Mexicans. It's not. It's not overseas. This is everyone. You sell the way you sell is who you fight and who you are. Not everybody can sell. Some can, some can't. All because you got two Mexicans fighting don't mean it's gonna sell. All because you got two blacks fighting don't mean it's gonna sell. Two whites fighting means it's gonna sell. It's on who you fight. But the Bebop boys believe this is what sells, not the skills, not the promotion way, not the way how your fan base is. It's just about, are you this? Are you, as they say, Raza, that helps numbers? Um, let's just show the proof in the pudding. Canelo Alvarez. Now you guys might see the thumbnail and be like, oh well, he sold 500,000 pay-per-views. Yeah, that's great numbers. Don't get me wrong, that's great. That's great numbers. But when it comes to his purse, that's where the issues come. I want you guys to know something real quick. Canelo Alvarez was forced to go to the PBC, not because he wanted to go to PBC. He had to go deal with the PBC because any other, first off, Top Rank was like, we don't even care if you willing to do, 15 million. We're not taking the risk with you at all because Bob Arum, we, as I'm talking, people out here talking, you think you know stuff. Bob Arum actually sees the actual sheets, the actual number, the profit, the takeaway, the gate, the this, the that. He actually sees everything. He wasn't even interested or doing no bids, no offers. Hey, you go deal with whoever you gonna do. Go back to the zone, go to PBC, go to anywhere you want to go. We don't care. Don't want you over here. We chilling. This is the biggest star that's in boxing, and they allowed this man just to walk away. So as Canelo goes to the zone, and all this happened, Jamal Charlo, right? They wanted Canelo to fight Jamal Charlo, and he wanted to get paid $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo. But PBC flipped the script because he fought Jamel first. They flipped the script to him not to fight Jamal Charlo, to fight David Benavidez. He didn't want to do that. That ain't part of the deal. My deal was to fight Jamal Charlo for $35 million, right? So he says, well, I'm going somewhere else and there's negotiations with somebody else. And that somebody else was the zone. Goes to the zone, tells them I have a proposal. I want to fight Jamal Charlo. You pay me $35 million. The zone said, no, hell no, go back over there. We ain't dealing with that. He goes over there, back to PBC, tries to run some negotiations, and works on that with the zone. So when he's with the zone, they say, you know what? We'll do a deal, but we want you to fight Hyman McGee because that's a fighter that we have. We want him to fight, but we're not paying for you. Have PBC do it. Basically, PBC is going to pay the $35 million that he's demanding, the demanded purse, the purse that he's want, right? So hold on, give me a second, guys. Hold up. Let me do something real fast. Give me 1 second. Gotta do an audio check real quick. Make sure my stuff is right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we good. We good. Just want to make sure we was good. I double check that. So they proposed that Dave signs up for it. The zone says, no, we'll pay our fighter. We'll pay Hyman McGee his purse bid. PBC is going to pay you your purse bid and whatever kind of stuff they got to do, and we'll pay for the rights and negotiations of that fight. So the fight happens right now. That just show the numbers. I'm gonna stop talking. We're going to go to the facts of this, right? Remember, this is No, just see the shots, man. I am going to go back and forth with it. Let's get on it. Boom. Here we go. So Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Magia draws in. I'm going to read you guys because you can't see them much. Jaime Magia versus Canelo Alvarez does 500,000 through 550,000 pay-per-view buys. That addition is showing why is Canelo. That's what they're saying. Why Canelo is able to get these type of purses when his pay-per-views does not show the money that he gets. There's no excuse. They're saying that the good thing for boxing enthusiasts, I'm doing the same thing on my video about this, is that now for Canelo to get those type of paydays, because right now PBC, this is what it says right here. PBC, I'm going to be first screen when I'm talking this shit. PBC themselves, the fight did so bad financially that they're not even considering on doing any other deal so far. I don't understand how PBC. Let's say somehow, Canelo still wants to fight Jamal Charlo because he this man is mentally disturbed. He crashed his Lamborghini. He's thrown off in the head, and Canelo still wants to fight him, right? How is PBC going to scrounge up $30 to $40 million to pay Canelo Alvarez? And it just showed the facts. He had Mexican versus Mexican. That will be the biggest event of the boxing year, biggest star that literally flopped. It's flopped. They paid him $35 million, and they didn't even pay Jaime Magia. Jaime Magia was paid by the zone, and they still lost money in a financial bloodbath. Before anyone say I'm a hater, I'm making up things, where's the numbers, where's the proof, show the proof, all this stuff, right? Let me see if I can scroll down. If you should let me scroll down. Make this small real quick. Man, that shit is stupid. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Hold up. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. All right, before people say I'm a hater, I'm hating, I'm making things up. Who's the source? Even though you can literally just Google this stuff. I mean, Google Jaime Magia versus Alvarez pay-per-view buys, and then do the math. But it's so bad. Every website is talking about how bad the financial strain was on PBC. So here we go from Rick Glazier himself. Here's Twitter. Let me cut this damn light off, man. It's getting a little hot right now. Here's Twitter. There it is. Let's read it together, guys. Want to read this together, or what's up? What's going on? I'm going to show you something. Why these narrative boys that be saying this crazy, biased narratives, who don't know numbers, who don't know math. In fact, the Canelo Magia pay-per-view is proposed to do 500 to 500. Remember, most Rick Glacier numbers are usually very accurate. I mean, damn near point blank what he says. If he says between 300,000 and 100 and whatever 150,000, best believe it's gonna be between that number, not more or not even way to less than that, right? So the good thing that it says that the good news for boxing enthusiasts is that it translates to Canelo must fight. Canelo must fight. Say it again. He must fight Terrence Crawford and David Benavidez to continue to earn those type of purses he did versus Jaime Magia. If Canelo Alvarez wants $35 million plus, all this stupid money to lose people millions of dollars, he has to fight Crawford or Benavidez. So Canelo about the money. He's a businessman, right? People be saying that, oh, he asked for 150 million. He asked for 200 million. He's a smart businessman. Well, because he's never going to get that, you have to be a crazy. I don't care how much billions you have. You have to be a psychopath to be like, you know what? This is not even gambling. At least I can put $50 million on black or red and possibly get my money back. You're not getting nothing back. You win nothing. If he lost $35 million to do these two big Mexican stars, Mexican on Mexican, they sell the most, right? And it still failed. And it lost multi-million. It lost over $5 to $10 million to more. on giving him this purse. Imagine giving him $150 million to fight David Benavidez. How badly that fight would flop. And me personally, I don't give a shit. Like I've now I come to terms because I'm to terms that because shout out to Coach Malachi, man. Came to terms that who gives a shit? These guys are multimillionaires. You know, they got all this money, private jets, nice cars, all this stuff. I don't give a shit. But I'm speaking on the business amount of people that's looking into this fight who got the money. It's like, I'm not doing that. That's why he said that number, because he know it's unrealistic. He know it won't happen. People will say, well, Mayweather, he asked for $100 million for Pacquiao, but this is Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather we're talking about. This is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, who he said himself, David Benavidez, David Benavidez doesn't bring me nothing. He's nobody. He got nothing. He can't sell. He don't make no money. This is what he said. Canelo Alvarez said himself. He's nobody, right? So he fights Jaime Munguia, who's supposed to be a somebody, and do 550,000 pay-per-view buys. So imagine fighting someone that's a nobody, right? As Canelo say his words, imagine how low that pay-per-view would be. 350,000, 450,000, because David Benavidez is nobody. But I demand 150 million. So I won all my last fights, except for the people that don't sell, who nobody like, the people my boys don't like. Jamel Charlo. Let's look at these numbers right here. Let's look at the Jamel Charlo number versus Canelo versus Jamel Charlo numbers. Who did more? Jaime Munguia, the Mexican showdown, or the Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican versus the Black American, or let's say the American fighter. I'm just telling you guys how it is. Who sold more? Because Canelo bring the big number. It's him. He's the why he's selling. And then you got, Munguia, he Raza too. It's gonna be a whole bunch of money, right? As they say, we riding with Raza. Let's see, because in reality, the boxing fans push the needle, not these Viva boys who push a narrative. It's the boxing fans who push this. Let me show you guys right now. Boom, here we go right here. So, anyone say it's not a credible source, I would go to the actual, Rick Glacier stuff, all that stuff, but I'm making this stuff quick. So, Canelo Alvarez versus Jamel Charlo brought in 650,000 through 700,000 pay-per-view buys. Remember, look at this banner. I'm putting this banner right now. Remember, the people that don't sell, who don't watch, they boring, sells more than the guy that's Mexican who brings the excitement. Like I told you guys, man, this narrative shit has to stop. This ain't cool. This is not cool at all, man. 657,000. The thing sold almost, man. And it was shitty fight because Jamel ran most of the time. He wasn't trying. He just trying to survive other than fight. But it still sold more. $85 for the damn fight too. I think he got paid $40 million for this fight. So it didn't make that much money. It made a little money back. I mean, I'm not talking about like they made multi-millions. They made a couple million back. That's why they were able to. But when they saw the numbers for Jamel, remember Jamel? Look, this is what happened, guys. Jamel Charlo has a bigger name than his brother Jamal. Let me explain why. Jamel has became undisputed. He had multiple fights, more fights than his brother. He had more accolades than his brother. Talk more shit than do more things than his brother. So he had more interest on him, right? So they see that, damn, he fought Mayo, who had more fights, who had more activity, got more belts, had more accolades, right? And we're going to have this man fight Maul when Maul, his interest has died down. People don't even talk about him. They always get them confused together. When we talk about the Charlos, everybody think about the guy that's unified. Undisputed. Not no more. He got stripped. But we always talk about the guy that's undisputed when we bring up the Charlos. So if we barely made any money or lost money, him versus Jamel, who's a bigger name, Jamal, we can't pay this man $35 million, and that's why the the stuff came with Hyman McGee, the zone, cross promotion, all that stuff because it just they couldn't they wasn't gonna take that loss. It'd have been way worse than this pay per view, but I probably remember like 300,000 or less. But that's the reality. Let me look at the big screen right here. So I'm just saying, man, these narratives ain't gonna be working, man. But boxing's gonna get absolutely amazing. I really hope this pushes Canelo to, you know, I mean, look, I'm telling you right now, man, Canelo's gonna whoop Crawford's ass. I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, I'm saying it because if there's weight classes to this, if Crawford and Canelo are not fighting some kind of catch weight like 162, 163, something like that, I can't say Crawford's going to have a chance. I'm just being real. I'm being realistic. I'm not picking and choosing and having narratives. Crawford, this stuff. First off, we talking about Crawford fighting Canelo. We haven't seen Crawford fighting at 154 this first debut. We got to see that first before we say anything. How are we already putting Crawford in the next fight, but he just moved to a new weight class and got a fight? He's not fighting no scrub. He ain't fighting no bum. This guy's a legit top champion 154 pounder. Like y'all don't. He only got 11 fights. He only got 11 fights. Lomachenko had less fights and he became a champion. This man got a strict amateur record. This man was whooping ass, knocking dudes out. Go watch his fight. Go watch his fights. The dude ain't no joke. See, people underestimating this guy fighting Crawford. I'm not doing that shit. We've seen all these upsets. We got a perfect example. Ruiz versus Joshua. Everybody thought, oh, this fat dude, he ain't got the body like him. He gonna lose. Da, da, da. But they forget Ruiz is the top fighter. He was a top fighter. They forget this man is hungry. They forget this man got power. They forget this man got fast hands. Ruiz might be big. He might be kind of slow in his footwork, but he got power in them hands. It's fast. AJ got caught. Boy went down. First ever in history to do it. You know what I'm saying? Unified. So what makes this is why I don't say for look, Ron Garcia, Devin Haney. Everybody doubted Ron Garcia. Look what happened. Everybody doubting this guy Markadov versus Crawford. Some shit can go wrong. Crawford's moving up to a new weight class. Y'all gotta remember this stuff, man. But yeah, man. The narrative's gotta stop, bro. Narrative's gotta stop. We gotta stop this craziness, man. Anyone that's seeing this, you guys know these guys out here. Like I said, come my boys. If they're here starting trouble, send them this. Because we gotta stop this stuff, man. Us as boxing fans, we got to come up together and do this thing right, man. We have to out these guys that's come with these narratives, picking and choosing what they want to say, and just be fans. Just love the sport. Guys, look what we got coming up soon with our next fights. The 5v5, the Crawford card. Like, this shit is crazy, man. This is Bam Rodriguez versus Estrada. Navarrete about to fight soon again. Like, we have so many fights coming that the boxing fans can enjoy. Like, I feel bad for these guys that have to look at this right here to make them feel good in a fight. It's crazy to me, man. But I'm my prediction for Deontay Wilder versus Zhilei Zhang, Wilder getting his ass whooped. I'm telling you guys how it is. He's getting flattened, TKO. But the chance for Wilder to come back is fighting Gerard Anderson. That's the fight I really want to see too, because Anderson want to prove himself. Talked a lot of trash about Wilder, but this dang Wilder fight, man, you guys are just out your mind. It's just not going to happen. Zhang is not getting clocked and hit by Wilder and knocked out. We getting the Wilder that fought Joseph Parker, who did throw punches. Now you could tell me Parker moves a lot. He got more boxing skills. You know, Zhang is more slow. He's more of a stationary target, dude. Remember, Zhang is hitting just as hard as Wilder. Zhang is not as stationary as you guys think. Zhang does move. You guys think he just comes forward. This man moves around, man. He got some speed for a big man. And Zhang is a very, very dangerous opponent between rounds 1 through 6. This dude is a problem. You see how he did Joe Joyce? We forget about this, man. Whoop Joyce's ass. Completely clobbered him, man. So we can't forget about this. But I want to talk about this too. There's a man that this is some very sad news. I think his name is Sheffer Laron, if I'm pronouncing it right. He died today. He passed away on his first debut fight, his first pro fight, and he passed away. He died. We're gonna go to the story right now. This is some crazy stuff, but I've never heard of this in my life. His debut pro fight, and he lost his life. lost his life. We're gonna read exactly what happened. He was a middleweight. This is his 29 years old debut pro fight, and that was it. I'm gonna read what exactly happened. Give me 1 second. Let me go to the make it big screen, guys. Give me 1 second. I want to read how he exactly got killed. World reports. Trying to find it exactly. And it was crazy. This was a 3-round bout. So this what happened. According to the boxing scene source, he was fighting to the last third round. Lewis was stunned by a right hand over the jab, then 11 seconds before the bell sounded. Okay, so what happened basically, the man was fighting, and it's so easy to die, man. Like in these sports, this stuff is so dangerous, man. Like, so as the bell fit to go off, he got hit with a 1-2 overhand right, got knocked out, got concussed, and was took it to the hospital. Was concussed really bad, and later died. This is some crazy stuff. Man, this is crazy, dude. This is why boxing is real dangerous, man. But it was crazy. We see these older guys, y'all, and we say like, oh man, he's an old dude trying to get to the sport. Maybe he's trying to live his dream. And sadly, he passed away. 29 years old and coming into his pro debut fight, losing his life. He was an older man. That's why I said enough about this sport too. When you a younger person, you can probably take more damage to someone that's older. The more time that your body breaking down, different things you're doing. I guarantee he was either some kind of blue collar man or warehouse, whatever jobs we got that's physical. You don't know your body breaks down over time while you're doing this stuff. So now when you want to jump into this ring, to fight, and down there, 35, 40 almost years old, and you get into your pro fight, it can end bad for you, man. Rest in peace to him. I just want to talk about this real quick. That's crazy, dude. He died. His debut was on May 12th. He died yesterday. Man, that's crazy. That's wild, man. But yeah, guys, rest in peace to him. I'm pronouncing the name wrong. It's Shafrir Lowen. What the hell it is? Hey man, I pronounced it wrong, but rest in peace to him, man. Yeah, that's crazy news, man. But yeah, man. We stop these narratives, man. We see how we got it going, man. Whew. All right now. Give me a second, real quick. That's a good idea. I should do that. Yeah, but Canelo Alvarez, man, if he like I say, if he want that, I always say payday. He got to fight.
UFC pound for pound, Kamaru Usman fight Saturday. He talked to Max Kellerman on Saturday. He said he'd be interested to fight you in the future.
Payday.
Thing ain't right. Hold on. Yeah, man. He want to get that payday. That shit's over, man. Times is hard, man. Bills is high. People out here struggling. Nobody got time for that shit, man. That's why people did bad with that stuff he did. You can't accept these high paydays and then like people's gonna lose money, man. This ain't gonna work like that, dude. This ain't gonna work like that no more. That time is up. This cakewalk shit for these boxers is done. Tariq Al-Rashid, the face of boxing. Let me show you who that is. The real face of boxing right here. Turkey Al-Rashid. There he is right here, the real face of boxing. The man that's making boxing great again. The Donald Trump of boxing. All right, where he at? There you go. That's the face of boxing right there, y'all. There it is. Face of boxing. The man who's making it great again. Yeah. But yeah, man. I just hope for the best of the future of boxing, man. I just hope for the best for these fights to be good. let's just hope that I can't wait to see what Canelo's next option is going to be, what Canelo's going to do, what's going to be his next step, his next goals, because now the chickens have came home to roost. Canelo was the last one standing strong of getting these paychecks for fighting nobodies. These paychecks for fighting people that I'm not saying nobodies, but Canelo still fight. They do chill champions and stuff like that. But fighting guys people don't want to see. Fighting guys who not on your level. McGee is not on Canelo even close to his level. You know what I'm saying? Now I give David Benavidez a big chance. I give Crawford a chance if it's at a catch weight, not at no down 168. Hell no, he's getting trashed. He still might get trashed at 162, 63, or 64, maybe. But I got to see his first fight at 54 before I say anything about that. But yeah, man, he was the last one to hold out. All them boys, the PVC going to the zone, the Water went over there by the zone. Everybody going over there because now, and guess what? When they going over there, they're not fighting scrubs. They fighting the best of the best so they can get paid. You're going to fight the best to get paid the best. I've been saying this shit for a while on here, about a year and a half. You're going to fight the best to get paid the best. All that light shit ain't working no more. As a person like me, a regular person like me, a regular person like you that's watching, we got to get our ass up and work hard for what we want. So now it's time for these dudes that make these multi-millions goddamn dollars. It's time for you to go fight hard for what you want. You want the good check, you're going to fight the good fight. Just that something, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. Please like, comment, subscribe. More to come soon. I'm out, man. Peace.